is that I gotta go hard. I gotta go give 110% every single day. That requires me waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning, sometimes going to sleep, after 3 o'clock in the morning, just to get the job done because I want to impact so many lives. I want to get the more and more African American males in the field of education. I want Educate Me Foundation to be one of the top nonprofit organizations, not in the nation, but in the world. People often ask me, Blake, where did you come with this idea of Educate Me Foundation? And recently I've been telling people I've been working on this idea for almost 2 to 3 years, but I finally realized that this idea was birthed into me back when I was in high school in Atlanta, Georgia, in particular Stone Mountain, Georgia, at Stevenson High School. In my years in high school, I realized that I was involved in Future Educators of America, serving at different capacities with student council. I played baseball and different outreach programs. And all those organizations helped me develop the idea and realize my passion later in life. Even when I was at Stevenson, developing the idea that I wanted to later become a teacher in life, I also realized that education was my passion. I love going to school. I think for many years in my high school years that had a perfect attendance. Not going to school when I was sick was like, oh my God, I missed seeing my friends, I missed seeing my teachers. And that feeling that I had still sticks with me today, even being a teacher now in middle school in Indianapolis, Indiana. And I want to make sure I give my students that same type of feeling. When they come to school every day, they're excited about the education, they're excited about seeing their teachers, and they're excited about being not only productive citizens, but also game changers for society. Bring back memories. Old Stomping Ground, 8 years ago, Stevenson High School. Oh yeah, man. The cage, the pen. Crazy, man. You play 4 years of high school baseball, kind of have aspirations to play college level baseball, and you sit back and examine your years and like, why did I take the game to the next level? And I remember my coach always said, man, Blake, you control your own destiny on the field. You control your own playing time. And I remember one stretch, I went 6 strikeouts in a row, man. The varsity coach was at my game. I was playing for JV. He was like, you strike out again, I'm going to tell your coach to bench you. And I was like, man, here we go. Got to bat, man. I struck out, came back to the dugout. The coach said, man, you on the bench for the rest of the game. I'm just like, man, and I was upset. I think I'm more upset now with the coach's decision, but with myself, and realized that, I didn't put in the time, I didn't put in the effort before the game, prior to those 5 or 6 strikeouts, to even give me an opportunity to help my team win. And I remember one of the best motivational speakers right now, Eric Thomas, said, you gotta be willing to put in the grind, you gotta be willing to put in the effort, go the extra mile. In high school, man, I wasn't doing that. I wasn't giving the extra mile. So now when I teach, and I coached baseball for 3 years, I tell my players all the time, like, don't make the same mistakes I made. These kids got full potential to, be D1 athletes. But the sad thing is they don't put the work in, and it's gonna be too late. And I realized that they had that golden opportunity to take their game to the next level. I think the main reason that I decided to develop this foundation is not because somebody else hasn't already came with this idea, but the fact of the matter is that as long as our black young boys are the highest suspension rates across the nation, as long as they have the lowest graduation rates across the nation, as long as they keep on being diagnosed or tested with learning disabilities, that's when I realized that we still will need a more affluent and more young males that pursue a career in education, especially our young males of color. After I graduated from CSU, I decided that I wanted to move to Indianapolis, Indiana, and pursue a career in education. When I got to Indianapolis, I realized there wasn't that many teachers that looked exactly like me. The color of the skin came from similar backgrounds, and so I wanted to create something that students that are in urban school districts have an opportunity to see teachers that look exactly like them. And so the last 3 years, I've developed this concept of coming with the Educate Me Foundation, which my goal is to make sure I increase more African American males in the field of education. Back in high school, I knew I wasn't the best baseball player, saxophonist, best student leader in my school, but I know, and when I got to college and now my career, is that, you know, it takes preparation, it takes you giving up those extra hours, it takes you sacrificing so much. And so my goal now with this foundation is that I want it to be the best foundation in the world, you know, and as a leader of the organization, I want to be the best CEO, best organizer possible. And right now I want to be great. And I know that takes time, it takes effort, it takes sacrifice, and it takes, you know, staying up 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, waking up at 5 and 6, beating that next person that you're in competition with. And I think I learned that through high school, where that, you know, I had golden opportunities to be the better person than I was, and then I didn't get to reap the benefits in college. And so now my professional life is that I want to make sure that anything that I do as far as educate me, I give 130%, and I won't be outworked, I won't be outgrind, to make sure that I can impact the millions and millions of lives possible.